Hey guys, Miss Jordan here from Learn with the Best. I miss you guys so much, and so do our class pets, so I thought I'd do a quick check-in and also talk a little bit about pet care, plus do a aquarium release. I got 3 new pets for our aquarium, so I'm very excited to show them to you. So first of all, let me show you the tank, because I know you guys are missing the frogs a little bit and all of our class pets, so hold on. I've moved it into my home, and I think that they like it a little bit. We still have our orange fish and the skull, and I added an awesome plant for fish coverage, and you see the blackfish is hiding in there right now. Now I don't see any frogs. Do you see any frogs? I think it's because I've noticed since I've had the tank at home that I see the frogs come out at night because they are night animals. What's another word for night animals? We talked about it in our classroom. It's the nocturnal. So I get to see the frogs come out at night, and they are very active. But during the day, they're usually hiding back in the corner over there. You can see one of their legs. So we've been keeping a chart on our calendar of when we've been feeding the animals. Last week I fed the turtle every single day, so I put a smiley face for the turtle. Now we also fed the fish, and we're feeding the fish on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. So I need to put a X because we fed them on Monday and Wednesday and Friday and on Sunday this week. Now remember, when we're looking at our calendar, you can find the days of the week at the top, and then we have all the number days for the whole month. So you can look at our chart and say Monday, go up to Monday, come all the way down to the day of the week. And the number day this week is the 23rd. So today we are going to feed the turtle, because we feed him every day. We also fed the frogs. We're going to feed them every week now. So we're going to end up doing that today, which I did this morning. So there's a bunch of crickets in there, but they're hiding. And we're also going to have to feed the fish today because it's Monday. So I'm going to go ahead and put an X for the fish. A smiley face for the turtle. And a check for the frogs because I put the crickets in. Now here's our turtle food for today. I made a really awesome mix of lettuce and apples and strawberries. So he's having an awesome meal today at home with a lot of variety. Remember, our turtle is a Russian tortoise. He gets all of his nutrients and water through lettuce and fruits, different vegetables, right? So he doesn't have a water bowl in his tank. He gets all of his water through his food. So while we're at it, we've talked about our turtle food. We've marked that we've made the turtle food today. And we've marked that we've fed the frogs. But let's go ahead and feed our fish and take care of our fish. So we've got our flakes for freshwater fish, and we also have algae wafers for bottom feeders. So we are going to only do a pinch because we don't want to overfeed the fish when we feed them. And we don't want to use up all of our fish food. So it's just a pinch into the tank. Now we have 2 fish in there right now, but we're going to be getting a couple more that I'm so excited to show you. Alright, so there goes our fish food. Hopefully they are hungry. When we put the lid back on, we want to make sure that it's screwed tight that way. And you can use 2 hands. I got 1. just in case it gets knocked over, we don't get all the flakes going everywhere. Okay, so we're just gonna do the fish flakes today. So now that we have all of our fish fed, let me show you fish, and I'm gonna take this up to the turtle later after the video, and our crickets are in there. I wanna show you our new releases. We have a very cool little bottom feeder. Bottom feeder means, see if I can get a good, ooh, he's fast. Shouldn't have moved him. A bottom feeder means that they eat off the, at the bottom of the water, like the wafers that I showed you, and algae. This is actually a type of catfish, and he's supposed to stay pretty small. He's got very cool pattern. And our next release that we're gonna put in the tank is a snail. I am so excited about him. He's pretty big. He's actually bigger than the little fish that we got. And he also is a bottom feeder, eating algae and slowly going along the bottom of the tank's floor. He has beautiful swirl and long, very long, cool antennas. And then our third fish release is going to be a bigger fish. And he has a very cool pattern, spots, and a red eye. Now, I'm just describing the characteristics of these fish because I think I'm going to make a identify the animal worksheet later for you guys, where you can Google search the different characteristics of our new animals and maybe our already existing animals in the tank. And then maybe you guys can find their name, their scientific name, and the name of the animal. Now, another important thing to think about is, are these fish and snail going to get along with our old fish? So the best thing to do is when you go to PetSmart or wherever you're going to get your new fish, you need to make sure that they are compatible with other fish. Compatible means that they get along with the other fish. They won't harm them. They can coexist together. And luckily, the 3 new animals that we have, they can coexist with the ones that we already have. So let's go ahead and put in the catfish first. We're gonna slowly drop him in, and there's our blackfish. And there he goes into the tank. Okay, let's get our snail. Alright. And last but not least, we'll get our bigger fish. And release him in. Alright. There they are, they're getting ready. They're kind of in the corner right now. They're going to get used to their new environment, or their new habitat, which means where they're going to live. Now, we don't want to put too many fish in our tank because they don't want to be overpopulated and they want to be able to have space. So I think that this will be just the right amount of fish. Now we have 1, 2, 3. And we have our little orange fish, 4 fish, 1 snail, and we have our 2 frogs that are hiding because they're nocturnal and they'll come out tonight. Alright, you guys, thanks for joining me and checking on the class animals. Hope you guys are having fun at home, and see you next time.